Hi, I'm Jill with the West Regional Branch of the Mobile Public Library, and I want to recommend to you the book, The City of Stairs by Robert Jackson Bennett. It is the first of a trilogy, and I enjoyed all three books. But the first book of the trilogy, it is sort of a fantasy mystery, but the real star of the book is the setting. Unlike most fantasy books that have that like quasi-medieval setting, this is actually set in a country that's like going through a period of colonialism. But instead of being sort of based on history, real life events, they kind of flipped it, where the colonizers are like, it's a culture kind of loosely based on India, and the conquered people are kind of loosely based on Europe. So that gives it a very interesting dynamic that highlights some really interesting political themes. In addition to that, on the fantasy side of the setting, in this world, gods actually interact directly with people, and all the magic in the world comes from the gods. And when you conquer a people, you also have to conquer their gods. And the City of Stairs is a city that was largely created by the gods of the conquered people. And as the gods disappeared, so did large chunks of the city, which leaves it with this very interesting architecture with stairways and corridors that go nowhere. And, big chunks of the city just disappeared overnight. Then a murder happens, and the main character of the story, Shara, goes to investigate to find out what happened. And in the process of her investigation, she uncovers a lot of political secrets and secrets about the way magic and the gods work. So it's a really interesting story on an action, adventure, mystery thriller kind of level, but the main star of it is this city and the gods and the magic. It's got a lot of meat to the plot and the characters. Provides a lot of food for thought. I can't think of a single thing about this book that I would, complain about. I will say that if you are looking for a light, fun read, probably give this one a miss. It's really more of a dark, brooding, thinky kind of piece. So I would definitely recommend City of Stairs to anyone who likes, a book with a lot of depth and complex themes. Now, to completely change the subject, I want to recommend Strawberry Milk Tea. It's one of my go-to orders at boba tea places, but I have recently tried to, recreate it so I can have it home, and I found that it's a very simple recipe. You just mix iced tea, just regular iced tea, and strawberry milk together. And it's a reasonable facsimile of bubble tea, strawberry milk tea. Now, of course, if you want the bubbles, you do have to buy some tapioca pearls to put in there as well. But even when I order it at a boba tea shop, I always tell them to leave out the tapioca bubbles, because I don't believe you should chew your beverages. So that's why it's still kind of a snack, because if you do it the traditional way, you do in fact have the tapioca snack. But I just like the tea and the milk. So if you've never tried strawberry milk tea, if you like strawberries, you like tea, I'd say give that a try. So you just do maybe 2/3 to 3/4 of the cup tea, and then fill up the rest with some strawberry milk. Or try it at a bubble tea place, because the professionals make a much better version. But like I said, if you make it yourself, it's a reasonable facsimile for significantly cheaper. Anyway, please check out The City of Stairs. It is available through our curbside service or on Cloud Library. See you next time. Bye-bye.